DJ Rains here with the Idaho Press, BlueTurfSports.com. We got Khalil Shakir with us from Mountain West Media Days in Las Vegas. Final interview of the day for Khalil Shakir. So we saved the best for last. So we're going to take some fan questions here, have a little fun with this one, a little more light-hearted, Khalil. So thanks for joining us, man. How's it going? You about ready to be done?
It's been a long day, but I'm having some fun. So it's all been fun and games, and some serious interviews, some fun interviews, photo shoots. It's been awesome.
I saw you like doing a drawing a Bronco head on the wall or something. What was going on with that?
They told us we had to draw the Bronco logo, and we only had a minute to do it. So I mean, I thought mine was pretty decent. It could have been better if they would have gave me like another minute. I could have busted out a pretty decent one, but nah, it was fun. All fun and games.
Was there a vote between you and Kid Carlos?
Yeah, I
I
think
gotta say, I might lean a little more towards his. He had a little more detail in his.
I think there was. I think even like 80% of people voted for him, and I only got like 20% of votes. So that's awesome. But I would have voted for him too.
Well, appreciate you doing this. We're going to get to some questions, as I said, from Twitter, Facebook. If you have a question for Khalil Shakir, you can ask him, and we'll get to some of those. We had a question for the fans, though, too. We should throw that out there. You know,
Hmm.
you're getting ready to head to the airport here, and you got your final meal in town. We're wanting, Bronco Nation wants to know where. Are we allowed to say that, Joe? Can we mention restaurants? If we're just talking about where we're going to. With all this NIL stuff, you never know. We're buying the meal, but
Right.
is the stop In and Out or Raising Cane's Chicken? So folks want to let us know
We'll
in the
see.
comments where you were leaning Raising Cane's,
Raising Cane's. Yep.
and some of
Yep.
the other folks in the Boise State traveling party were leaning In and Out. So we'll have to see there. We'll start out here with some basic funny questions, and again, you can put the comment in there, put your question there, and we'll get to it. In terms of favorite road venues you've played at in your career, what are some games or stadiums or just trips you've had with Boise State football that sticks out to you?
Air Force. Their stadium is amazing. Like it's like the best. I think it's one of the best stadiums I've ever played at. Obviously Oklahoma State. Just the environment there, the fans, how loud it is, hectic environment, but it's so awesome at the same time. Uh, but back to Air Force, I just think it's so unique. Like they have all like the signs when you walk in, talks about like, oh, you can't breathe and stuff like that. I think it's the coolest thing ever. So definitely there.
Is that just like a total like? I know the signs kind of like there to try to scare you, but do you ever notice a difference? You get out of breath at Air Force?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not as bad as the signs say, but you definitely like the first couple of drives, like, oh, it's bad.
Somebody, if I mute myself here, somebody wants to know that. What do you think is going to be the toughest game or toughest challenge this year for the team?
Toughest game or toughest challenge? Everyone, every single one. I mean, we take it week by week. You know, we don't really like to look ahead, but at the same time, we know that every team that steps on the field us can beat us. You know, as well as we can beat them. It goes both ways. But we're gonna take every single game. We're gonna play every single game and go about it the same. You know.
If you're getting echo, I'm sorry, I'm working on this. But what in terms of we asked you in there in the media session, but somebody wanted to know about who's going to be a breakout wide receiver this year. Who's a guy or two that maybe hasn't done the production yet that fans are going to be hearing their name a lot at wide receiver this year?
You look up the Boise State roster and you look up the whole receiver room and expect every single one to go crazy.
What is it about your confidence level in some of those guys? I mean, you mentioned 3, 4, 5 guys in there that have a chance to emerge. What is it about that crew that you think they're ready for this?
I mean, it's like those are the guys I've been around for all my years at Boise State. You know, it's the same guys, and to see their production and see the progress throughout the years and the work that they've put in, and now their time is finally coming. And I think people have no clue what's about to hit them when they turn on the TV and watch these guys play. It'll be amazing, and I'm excited to see those guys finally get their opportunity to go out there and ball. But I've put in the work with them. I've seen them firsthand grow into the players that they are nowadays. So I'm just really excited for them.
Okay, we're going back to another food question here. Somebody says, "Okay, Mr. Shakir, Giannis went for 50 nuggets from Chick-fil-A. What's the most nuggets you think you could?"
From Chick-fil-A,
Yeah,
if we're going from Chick-fil-A, probably only like 20. Yeah, 50 is too much. I get sick.
Giannis won the title though, and I guess
Yeah,
celebrated
yeah,
with.
go ahead. I probably would have done the same thing.
What somebody was wanting to know. Same person asked a question to Kick all about the heat and humidity down at UCF. I know we've done in the past. You guys did the indoor and all that kind of stuff. Is that like you talk about Air Force being a real deal? Is playing in
Hmm.
Florida a real thing too in
Yeah.
terms of all that?
Oh yeah, weather. I mean, the weather change is huge. going to any state, the weather is always different. I mean, going down there, we prepare a certain way to get ourselves right for it. I mean, and I think a perfect example is the Florida State game. You know, the way we prepared before, we went down there and we're able to, you know, stand up and withhold for 4 quarters. And that's just because of the preparation. So, I mean, we plan on just preparing the right way. Again, we know what it's going to be when we head down there, and hopefully we can, get ahead of that. Starting at camp soon here, a couple weeks.
Somebody wants to know, in a perfect world, what NFL team would you like to someday play for?
I think I just answered this out there. I would go with. Uh, I mean, of course, I'd be glad to go anywhere, but my dad is an Atlanta Falcons fan, so I guess that'd be ideal. Mhm.
Was that cool to see Avery go there then?
Oh yeah, yeah. My dad said he wouldn't get another jersey, or he's the last time he got an NFL Falcons jersey was Deion Sanders, and he told me before the draft started the only way he's getting another Atlanta Falcons jersey is if Avery gets drafted by them, and somehow, some way he gets drafted by them. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Does he have the jersey yet?
Not yet. Yeah, I think he's ordering it soon for sure. I was just talking about this the other day. So
Well, we saw you and Avery over at the Gridiron Dreams camp the other day, and I know that was a thing where in the past you could work the camp and get paid for that, but now you have some other
mhm.
opportunities in terms of the NIL stuff. What was that like getting out there working with some of the young kids, and then now being able to make a little money off the autograph signings and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's a cool thing. I mean, this has been a hot topic all day. It's a nice little opportunity, guys to get some change in their pocket, and have some fun with it as well. Like, the camp aspect of, what I was doing. It was fun just to get out there and coach some kids up and, kind of show them the ways and, kind of just coach them up a little bit to become better players because, when I was a kid, I had people doing the same thing for me, coaching me up. And that's where I'm at today. So, anytime I get the opportunity to do that, it's awesome. And then, on top of that now with, autograph signings and stuff like that and making a little extra money, I think it's one of the best things they could have done, but at the same time, everybody just has to be careful with it.
We got a hard hitting, like real football question here from Nate Dog 3. He says, when you're lined up on the line of scrimmage, what all does he look for from defenders near him for formulating how he'll attack the play?
So I'm assuming the DB's pressed on me. Is that what he's saying?
He's just saying when you're going up to the line, what are you looking at before the snap in terms of what you're looking to do on the play? What's kind of
Oh,
your
I mean,
pre-snap kind of mental state?
depends on what the play is, but the first thing that I'm looking at is I'm gonna see if my DB is playing man or zone, and that's typically easy to determine right away, depending on their eyes and their stance and what they're doing as far as where they're lined up. But that's the first thing I look at. Then second, I look at once the play is like right when the ball's about to be snapped, you look for any last minute adjustments just to see which way they're rocking. Their defense is rocking. We call it the string between the nickel, safety, and corner. See which way they're rocking just to see how I can run my route better to get open.
I can't add it up, but I would say at least 80% of the votes so far are definitely for Raising Cane's. So
Really?
yeah, they may have to be. They're just I can't tell exactly the number.
Yes.
They don't have to listen to this.
Love it. Love it.
Final couple things here for you. Somebody was asking the same question to Kikala, but who's an exciting player on both sides of the ball that is going to step up and be a big contributor? Somebody on defense that stuck out to you, maybe somebody on offense that fans are going to hear their name called, like I said earlier.
Defense, Kala.
They know who he is.
No, I'm playing. I was keeping it simple. I would say, I mean, yeah. I mean, the defense is really good, man. It's hard to pinpoint one person. It's even on offense. We have the same offense coming back. Literally, like the same exact one. Defense, same exact guys coming back. Just I would say as far as the offense, I mean, for me personally, you look at the quarterback room. Whoever is going to get the opportunity to play when the coaches make the decision, they're going to ball out. I expect more from the O line as they expect more within themselves too. I think there'll be a lot of names called on the O line as well. Then tight ends, Riley Smith, a guy that's been had a position change and has been adjusting well to his position, and he's doing great. Then, like I was talking about earlier, the receivers. Like I said, those are my brothers, and I truly believe we're the best receiving core in college football, and that's how I truly feel. But defense, man, I have no clue. They're all really good, so each and every single one of them.
Two-part question, but first one is for you. What's in your headphones when you're pregame when you're out there on the field warming up? Somebody wants to know your pump up music to get you ready for the game. Why is that so
Oh
important?
man. It's because I don't listen to rap. Like I do listen to rap, but for pregame, I think a lot of people would assume like, oh, like they see me bopping my head, right, and they think I'm listening to nowadays hip hop and rap. I like to switch it up a little bit, man. I'll listen to some old school. I like to listen to songs that I can sing to. I want to be able to sing. I want to know the words. Um, so that when I'm singing, I feel like I'm performing at a concert and that gives me chills and that gets me ready for games. So don't listen to the rap that much. I really don't listen to it for like a couple songs and then turn it off. And I feel like I also rap gets me too hype up to where like I'm like getting way too excited for it. So I like to listen to R&B a little bit.
What do you think Kate Call is into us? That question.
He probably listens to Hawaiian music.
You said country.
Really?
Yeah,
That was
did
gonna
you
be
say
my
it? I
second.
couldn't. I couldn't
Yeah,
guess.
that was gonna be my second guess, but
We'll get you out of here. Final one here. Just what's your excitement level? I guess for the season, and what's your message to Bronco Nation? I guess about getting ready for the season. Practice starting here in about 2 weeks, and obviously it's got to be an exciting time for you.
yeah, I mean it's awesome. I'm excited. I can't wait. I think the season's gonna be something special. I'm excited for full capacity. As far as Boise State, and that'll be amazing just to see everybody back in person again. I think that's the best thing for me. The best thing that I could wish for is just seeing everybody back in those stands again. So I'm just excited for the season. I'm excited to see the guys ball out, all the work we've all been putting in. Um, to see it finally pay off, when season does start will be amazing. And I'm excited for camp to start as well. I think it'll be a different one and I think it'll be a very fun one. So excited to see Bronco Nation in person and just can't wait for it.
Well, it does seem like there's a different vibe, a different energy around the team this year, and I think the media's excited, fans are excited, players are excited. It should be a fun fall, hopefully. So
Yeah.
appreciate your time. Safe travels back to Boise. We're on the same flight, so hopefully it is
Yeah.
very safe travels.
All
But
right.
certainly enjoy the Raising games. Hopefully, I'm jealous, and good luck this season, man. I'm sure we'll be talking to you plenty.
Yep. Thank you.
There he is, Khalil Shakir. Appreciate him joining us. Mountain West Media Days down here in Las Vegas. Still plenty of coverage to come, so keep it tuned to BlueTurfSports.com.